Hi, my name is Munishwar, son of Uday Bhaskar. My number metric is 30-22F1037. Today I want to talk about export and import procedures. The first thing is Ministry of International Trade and Industry, MITI. The Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, abbreviate MITI, is Ministry of Government of Malaysia that is responsibility for international trade industry, investment productivity, small and medium enterprise development, financing institution, halal industry, automotive, steel strategy trade. The ministry has its headquarters located at Menara MITI on Jalan Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah in Kuala Lumpur. So I want to talk about roles of MITI. The first one is to plan, formulate, implement policies on industrial development, international trade and investment. The second one is to encourage foreign and domestic investment. The third one is to promote Malaysia's exports of manufacturing product and service by strengthening bilateral, multilateral and regional trade relation and cooperation. So the third one is rules and regulation of MITI. Licensing requirements. MITI regulates certain exports and imports through licensing requirements. Exported and imported may need to obtain specific license or permits for controlled items such as strategic goods and regulated products. The second was custom products procedures. MITI works closely with the Royal Malaysian Custom Department to ensure compliance with the custom procedure for export and import activities. These include custom declaration, duties and taxes. The third one is export promotion. MITI supports export activities through various program initiatives aimed at promoting Malaysia product and expanding export markets. Import control. MITI may impose import controls on certain goods to protect domestic industries, ensure product quality and safety, or comply with international agreements. The fifth one is Malaysian Investment Development Authority of MIDA. The Malaysian Investment Development Authority MIDA is government's principal agency to oversee and drive investment into manufacturing and service sectors in Malaysia. MIDA was given the mandate to promote investment in the manufacturing and service sector and advise the Ministry of International Trade and Industry MITI on industry matters including formulation of related policies. So we talk about rules of MIDA to promote foreign and domestic investments in the manufacturing and service sectors, to recommend policy strategy on industry promotion and development to the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, to evaluate application for manufacturing license and experience post-tax incentive for manufacturing activity, tourism, R&D, training, institution and software development, and on raw material components and machinery. The seventh is rules and regulation of MIDA, industrial licensing. MIDA require industrial licensing for certain manufacturing which can impact import and export activities related to these industries. The second one is import duty expedition. MIDA has import duty expedition sometimes for raw material components and machinery used in manufacturing for export. Business can apply for this expedition through MIDA. Export incentive. MIDA offers various incentives and grants to encourage export-oriented industries. These incentives can include tax incentive, grants for export promotion activities, and access to financial facilities. The fourth is regulatory compliance. Business operating under MIDA's purview must comply with the relevant laws and regulations, including those related to import and export control, environmental regulations, and labor laws. The eighth one is Rules of Regulation MIDA. Custom Act 1967. The Act governs the import-export of goods in Malaysia, outlines the procedure for custom clearance, duties, and treaties. The second was Free Zone Act 1990. This act establishes regulation for the operation of free zones in Malaysia, which offer various incentives for companies engaged in the import and export activity, including exemption from certain taxes and duties. The third one is Industrial Condition Act 1975. This act provides for the conditional promotion of industrial development in Malaysia, including utility related to import and export. Income Tax Act 1967. While not specific to import and export, this act governs the taxation of income in Malaysia, which may be relevant business engaged in international trade. For the ninth one, Malaysia Quarantine Inspection Service Makis. The Department of Malaysia Quarantine Inspection Service explicitly under Minister of Agriculture, Agrobase Industry Malaysia as a department to provide integrated service relating to a quarantine, inspection and enforcement at every point, quarantinization, premise quarantine and certification for the agriculture, produce soils and microorganisms and include inspection of enforcement relating to food for matters related to it. So the 10th one is roles of Makis. To enforce all written laws that related to ensure that plants, animals, fish, agriculture products, soil, microorganisms, and food that import into export out Malaysia comply health aspect of humans, animals, plants, fish, and food safety. The second one is put to participate in inspection and certification of the premise of the exporting country. The third one is to provide advisory service regarding complaints, requirements of import and export to the import, export, and to the agents who are involved in the import and export plans, animals, cases, fish, agriculture, produce, soils, microorganisms, and foods. The 11th is rules and regulation of Makis. Import and export permits. Certain agriculture and food product require import or export permits from Makis. This permit ensure that the product meet the necessary safety and quality standards. Product regulation. Some agriculture food product must be registered with Makis before they can be import or export. It will help to declare the Malaysia Custom to declare which product is this. This registration process ensures that the product is compliant with the relevant standard and the regulation. Inspection and quarantine. Makis conduct inspection and import and export agriculture and fruit products to ensure they are free from pests, disease and contaminants. Products that do not meet the requirement may be quarantined or rejected. The fourth one is sampling and testing. Makis may take some sample of imported and exported agriculture and fruit product for testing to ensure that meet the required standards. So if the sample and testing is not state with the requirement, it will reject. So the 12th one is rules and regulation of Makis. Plant Quarantine Act 1976, Act 176. Regulate import export of plant products and other regulated activity to prevent the introduction of spread of plant pests and disease. The second one is Animal Act 1950, revised 2006. Regulate the import export of animals and animal product to prevent the introduction of spread animal disease. The third one is Fisheries Act 1985. Regulate import export of fish and fish product. Ensure the safety. The fourth one is Control of Supply Act 1961, Act 112. Regulate the import of export of control goods including agriculture produce to ensure their availability in the Malaysia Makis. So the 13th one is Royal Malaysia Custom. The Royal Malaysia Custom Department RMCD is the government department body under the Malaysian Ministry of Finance. RMCD functions as the country-made indirect tax collector facilitating trade and enforcing laws. RMDC consists of several divisions, namely the Enforcement Division in the Inland Tax Division. The complements the Custom Division and the Technical Service Division. Now 14 is rules of RMCD. Collect national revenue, the form taxes, custom duty, costing of import duty, export duty, excess sales tax, service tax, external profit levy, vehicle levy, departure levy, and tax revenue, state revenue or trust money, and tourism tax. Enforce law, regulation, administration by RMCD is the second one. The third one is providing trade facilitation in the form of incentive and facility to the industrial commercial sectors that aim to generate the national economy in line with the changes of government policy that prioritize the industrial sector has been prepared by RMCD. The 15th is Rules and Regulation of RMCD, Custom Provision of Import Order 2017. This order prohibits the import of certain goods into Malaysia such as weapons, drugs and counterfeit goods. The second one is Customs, Prohibition of Exports, Order 2012. This order prohibits the exportation of certain goods from Malaysia such as cultural artifacts and endangered species. We turn to the 17 is conclusion. Effective export-import procedures are the rationale for business engaged in international trade to ensure compliance with the regulations, minimize risk, facilitate smooth transaction. By implementing robust procedure, business can streamline their operation, maximize the benefit of global trade. If the export and import are clearly stated with the markets, RMCD, and MITI, it can goes in very well, and there is no problem with the logistic. So the import and export will comfortably turn around the world. Thank you.